In a village named Dharampur lived a man named Suhas. He earned his living by working in the fields. Suhas had a wife named Shanta and a son named Rahul. Rahul was a 7-year-old boy who went to school and loved playing games. After school every day, Rahul would go to the fields. He enjoyed spending time there and playing around in nature. One day, Suhas had to visit another village for some work. That afternoon, Rahul was flying kites in the field with his friends. Suddenly, their kite got stuck in a cashew tree. Rahul and another boy climbed the tree to bring the kite down. But while trying to remove it, Rahul lost his balance. He slipped and fell from the tree. Rahul hit his head badly. People working in the nearby fields quickly gathered there and rushed Rahul to the hospital. Meanwhile, some children went to Rahul's house and informed Shanta about everything. Hearing this, Shanta hurried to the hospital.
Doctor, what happened to my Rahul?
Rahul has suffered a serious head injury. He needs an operation immediately.
What? Operation?
Yes, please make a decision quickly.
His father will be here soon. I'll talk to him first.
Alright. After some time, Suhas returns home. Seeing nobody at the house, he becomes worried. He asks his neighbor, "Hey Ramlal, where are Rahul and Shanta? Did they say anything before leaving?"
Hey Suhas, Rahul fell from a tree while playing in the fields today. He got a serious head injury. Your wife is at the hospital. Go there quickly. Come on, rush.
Oh, I'm leaving right now. Suhas immediately rushes to the hospital. Seeing Shanta crying outside, he asks anxiously, "Shanta, where is Rahul?" The moment Shanta sees Suhas, she starts crying loudly. "Shanta, what happened? Tell me."
Rahul needs an operation. He has a serious injury on his head.
"I'll speak to the doctor. Please calm down." Suhas walks to the doctor and asks, "Doctor, what exactly happened to my son Rahul?" "Because of the severe injury to his head, we need to plan an operation." "Doctor, how much will the operation cost?" "It will cost around 2 lakh rupees, and the sooner we'll do the surgery, it will be better for Rahul." "Alright, doctor, please begin the preparations. I'll arrange the money somehow." Okay. Now Suhas starts thinking, "From where will I arrange the money?" After thinking for a while, Suhas goes to the village moneylender, Sharat Singh. "Sharat Singh ji, I need your help."
Tell me Suhas, what happened?
"Sharat Singh ji, I urgently need 2 lakh rupees. My son's operation has to be done. Please help me."
You can take the money, but you'll have to mortgage your land to me.
Suhas silently returns home, collects the land papers and comes back to Sharat Singh. "Sharat Singh ji, here are my land papers. Now please give me the money."
Yes, I'll bring it right now.
Sharat Singh goes inside and returns with 2 lakh rupees. He places the money into Suhas's hands. Suhas thanks him and quickly rushes back to the hospital. He deposits the money and sits beside Shanta outside the operation theatre. After some time, the doctor comes out after completing Rahul's surgery. "Doctor, how is Rahul now?" "The operation was successful. Rahul is out of danger now. In a few days, you can take him home." "Thank you so much, doctor." Suhas and Shanta go inside to see Rahul. After a few days, Rahul recovers and returns home safely. During those days, Suhas starts working extra hard in the fields.
Mother, why does father work so much these days? Earlier he never worked this long. Son, your operation required a lot of money. That's why your father has to work extra hard now.
Hearing this, Rahul becomes sad. That same day, Sharat Singh comes to Rahul's house.
Who are you looking for?
Where is Suhas? I needed to talk to him.
He's not at home right now. You can tell me.
Tell your father that Sharat Singh has asked him to return the money soon.
What money?
Your father borrowed money from me during your operation. I just came to remind him about it. Tell him once he comes back. I'll leave now.
Okay.
Rahul becomes lost in thought. After going inside the house, he tells his mother everything and quietly sits down to study. Once he finishes studying, instead of going out to play with his friends, Rahul decides to visit his father in the fields. On the way, he sees a sage sitting under a tree. Rahul respectfully greets him.
Greetings, Baba.
Son, I am very hungry. Can you give me something to eat?
Of course, Baba. I will bring something right away.
Since the fields were nearby, Rahul quickly runs to his farm and plucks a few cashew fruits from the trees. He brings them back to the sage.
Baba, these are cashew fruits from our field. Please have them.
The sage happily eats the fruits and feels satisfied. Son, you satisfied my hunger with kindness. That's why I'm giving you this magical cashew seed. Plant it in a good place and take care of it. This seed will remove all your problems. You can ask it for anything you desire.
Thank you so much, Baba.
Rahul touches the sage's feet and takes his blessings. Then he returns home with the magical cashew seed. As soon as he reaches home, Rahul plants the seed in the courtyard. The next morning, he sees a tiny plant growing in its place. Rahul becomes extremely happy. Within just 5 days, the small plant grows into a huge cashew tree. Seeing the tree, Suhas says to Shanta, Shanta, who planted this cashew tree in front of our house? And have you noticed how quickly it's growing?
Yes, this doesn't look like an ordinary tree. It feels magical.
While they are talking, Rahul arrives there.
Mother, father, a sage gave me these magical cashew seeds. This is a magical tree. We can ask anything from it and it fulfills our wishes.
What are you saying, Rahul?
I am telling the truth. Please trust me. Does something like this really happen, son? Such things exist only in stories. Wait, Mom. Let me ask the tree for something. Oh, magical tree, please give me 10,000 rupees.
Suddenly, a divine light shines from the tree and bundles of money appear beneath it. Seeing the money, Suhas and Shanta are shocked. They quickly pick up the notes to check if they are real. The money is completely real. Seeing this miracle, both of them become extremely happy and bow before the tree with gratitude. Soon, Suhas asks the tree for 2 lakh rupees and repays Sharat Singh's debt completely. He also gets his land papers back. Because of the magical tree, happiness and prosperity return to their home. Oh magical tree, because of you I became free from debt today. Thank you so much. Suddenly, a voice comes from the magical tree. Suhas, now that all your problems are solved, I want you to help those who are in need. Support people in their difficult times. I promise, I will serve the needy and stand beside them in their sorrow. Rahul and I together will help everyone in the village. From that day onward, Suhas and Rahul begin helping poor and needy people in the village. Slowly, happiness spreads throughout the entire village. And all of this became possible because of the magical cashew tree. This story teaches us that during difficult times, we should always help others and support those who are in need.